Get it?
It's flipped over.
Good evening, YouTube. Nice and soft. Woo! We got a lineup tonight. It looks good. We're going to adjust the volume because we always forget our volume. So what you see in front of you is the drink agenda for this evening. We have touched a couple of these. We're going to get into a few more. We're going to start right to left from your screen, I think. Maybe, yeah, right to left. Glass. This is from Hawaii. This is a rum distillery that we went to. And they make, as you can see here, Kohana. Yeah, Kohana. They make insane rums. So they do a bunch of different blends. They do stuff that mimics bourbons. So they'll use sugar canes, they'll cook it down, and it will go into barrels. They'll do it the same way you do a bourbon. This particular one that we have here that we brought back, this is a 750. They use these square bottles. This one has cocoa and honey in it, a little bit sweeter than a typical bourbon or rum, but it is a super fantastic, great stuff to drink. Noble Oak is also on the agenda here. This is a double oak bourbon. Really good stuff. Enjoy this stuff. Really good. What's going on, Dave? Titan, welcome. Mike, welcome. And Lou Balls is in here. What's going on? And then Matt has chosen from Great Falls this peanut butter happy camper. Yeah, because Matt's always a happy camper. Let's see, we got 6.5%.
And it's got some crazy stuff. S'more stout with peanut butter, marshmallow, graham cracker, cocoa nibs, and lactose.
And what I'll say is, if this was an imperial and sitting at 8 to 10%, this would be way better. 6.5, I'm a little suspect. And then we got a Gatorade Zero. What's going on with the Gatorade? So a friend of ours, you've seen him here before, Dan from Monroe Morris is in the house. Had some visits to healthcare professionals this week and is skipping the alcohol just to square his body up and to be healthy and strong. So he's doing the Gatorade. And another buddy you've met before on here is a guy we work with, Mike. Likes the snake stuff, doesn't have any, right?
Nope.
No snakes, but he is here visiting with us, and he's going to be sharing in some of the rum, which he's already sipping a tiny touch of, and it is ridiculously good. So we're going to get our drinks squared away, and then we're going to probably look at some animals. We have a couple pippers out of these clutches, and it already looks like it's off to the races. Really good stuff. So we'll see. What Jay LeClaire is in the house.
What up,
bro? Whoop whoop! What's going on, man? Welcome. Thanks for swinging in tonight. Really appreciate it. So again, I'm going to pour myself a little bit of this Kohana. Oh, dude, the honey. You get a lot of honey in your nose, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, it smells so good. So, nice little glass topper. Really thick glassed 750 bottle. This is the first time I've ever been able to grab a 750. The last time I went out there, I was only able to get a 375, and it was $50. So, we'll leave the rest to your imagination.
We're going to hide this Gatorade.
Look how red that is. That is like red. Oh, looks so good. Matt does this to me all the time. Like I always got to bring it down to Matt's level because he is standing on his tippy toes right now holding this camera, and it's the only way I can get in frame. So Dan,
he's getting his Gatorade.
Yeah, getting his Gatorade, and Dan's going to get him a step stool. So when we actually go to look at snakes, Matt will kind of be
He'll
up.
just hide you.
It's not bad. I'll take this though. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
Oh, salute.
Well, We gotta,
Cheers.
say hi to the other guys.
Yeah. So we got Dan and Mike. And this is really the pinnacle of my season. I really think this is going to be probably the 3 biggest clutches that I'm looking forward to this season. It's going to be some craziness for sure. We have a couple pippers, and again, I will tell you, we're right where we need to be. So we'll look at this when we get there. But again, wow, that really, like, you can. I mean, you get the chocolate in the back, you get the honey, kind of like really in the middle, kind of rides the whole thing. But you get a lot of that grassy sugar cane.
Yeah.
And
Smell that too.
Yeah, there's not a lot of rum. Most rum is processed so much that you don't get the sugar cane piece of it. You just get the sugars turned into alcohol. And this stuff, yeah, this is awesome. I'm glad I got a 750 of that. What's good, Dan? Blue Balls is asking.
Not much. You get a little bit of the peanut butter cup.
Jerry, what's going on? Marshall, welcome. What's going on, man? Thanks for swinging in tonight. Super excited about tonight.
Which Wi-Fi are we on?
I don't know.
Because it keeps kind of stopping and.
Which one is that on? I mean, it should be on the dungeon. I mean, you can check it, but I don't know. What do we want to look at?
Snakes.
Hold on a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
Sorry, had to check the Wi-Fi.
That may be you.
Could be.
So I mean, this one's pretty cool. We can look at this. GHI Red Stripe Fire.
Nice, Jerry. He's pairing lavender snows tonight.
This guy is up on Morph Market. Looks really good. Freeway Het Pied.
And his sister.
Sister, female, pastel freeway Het Pied.
Gotta look at all these like hieroglyphic patterns on top. This looks like a camel. With a person sitting on it.
Matt can get into that one.
Ooh, yeah, he's a little dusky. He's actually deep in shed. He's a blackhead, black pastel red jean. This dude is just so dark. I like the dark stuff. Don't get me wrong, I like the light stuff too, but I like dark snakes. Shut up, Jim.
I have no comment for that at all.
Show off his sister.
Huh?
His sister. Right.
Well, it's the same problem.
No. His sister, yours. One right next to it. Yeah. One that still looks like she's still hungry.
Yeah, she's had 2 meals this week and she wants to eat.
His sister, so
I love
black pewter, blackhead, red jean. She's just total beast mode.
We'll take it.
Yep.
And apparently she just shed.
Yeah, she looks good too. Like that dark, the stripe down the back just gets darker and darker. Hey Robert, what's up? Nope, dark one's staying here. Sorry, buddy.
We got tri-stripes though.
Yeah, 4 of them.
Yeah, we can look at a couple of those. And unfortunately, all these tri-stripes the visuals that we produced came out as males.
It should be up higher, I think. Yep, there's one. Males to boot, yes. 4 males. No females. All boys.
Het for anything? Het,
And
100% het for albino.
The very last one, I think. The very, very bottom
yeah,
right.
that one's mine.
Alright.
One, two, three, four. One. Well, 1, 2, 3 for you. The fourth one is mine that I'm keeping. So.
Yeah, these 3 will be available once they've got enough meals.
Yeah, they've all had one. They all ate. And they did really well on their first go around. So, tri-stripe, 100% het for albino.
Somebody's thinking over there.
Looks really good.
I got a project in mind already.
Oh boy, we got projects building.
To your snow.
Close.
Yeah. Such a hoarder. Nope, not hoarding those. Those will definitely go.
Yeah. So this guy just shed. This is the banana adder. Like you don't get too much more orange and purples in a banana than that right there.
Yeah,
like
that
dude
adder.
is insane.
Robert liked the middle one. The middle try.
So this female, she is in shed. She's about to shed out, so she's just starting to clear up. So that is a spider banana adder. She will be available.
Yeah,
That
the
male
one,
is staying here.
the 1% anomaly.
Yep, absolutely. This one is just starting to.
Nice, Robert. Send me a picture of that. I want to see what that looks like. He produced a blackhead lesser HRA. What's up, Scales?
And if you're used to looking at spiders, you'll know this looks a little different. She likes to torque her head to one side, but no distinct wobble, anything like that. But spider, adder.
Dark. You have a regular spider in there, don't you?
Very dark. Yeah, yeah. We'll look at that.
So there you go. There's the difference. Really, really dark and nice bright yellows on top.
And you're going to see a lot of it in the head pattern here. We'll pull out this other girl. Really thick, really bold on the adder stuff. A lot darker. Just way more pronounced. A lot more color. And this one's just about to shed too. So she's in the final stages of shed. But you can see there when you come down and look, there's not too much of a difference in color. You know, still a huge difference in color, rather.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a good name, Dan. One of the persons on here, the name of their business, I guess business, whatever their name is Scales from the Crypt.
I grew up watching Tales
From
from
the
the Crypt.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So our guest at this point is an Enchi red stripe yellow belly GHI. Female. Boom.
Booyah. Oh, we're cutting a bunch of stuff tonight, Robert.
Yeah, we got 3 clutches, my friend.
We will be getting to that here shortly. Hey, what's up, Karen? Karen from Work Zone.
Nice. What's going on?
Yeah, that had red stripe in it, yeah.
What you got there?
That is the pastel red stripe.
And
Het puzzle.
there you go.
This is
Boom.
my holdback from the clutch. It's a boy, and if he gets the size, he's gonna put some work in this year.
He's a little crispy.
Oh yeah, and he's hissing at me too. That's the het puzzle for you. They're a little feisty.
Yeah, that gene is likes to be snappy, especially in the beginning when they're young.
Yeah, most of them tend to grow out of it as they get older. I do have a female. She don't like me too much.
And for a comparison, ooh, looked like you were gonna get me a little red stripe het puzzle.
This is the female or male? Male.
This is a male.
So out of that clutch, you hit what? Four male? Or no, there was 4 eggs.
So 4 eggs. They were all red stripe and 1 pastel red stripe.
And 1 female.
Yep.
Some allelic stuff going on here.
What do you call that?
What am I calling it? As the
Black
pastel
pastel
enchi? Yeah.
Double that.
Look at that orange. That is insane. I need more red stripe. I only have 2 girls. Pastel spot nose red stripe, yellow belly clown, and
Yeah, well-
GHI fire red stripe yellow belly.
So with this clutch, so we had 4 eggs from this girl. So the female that we have was sold to us as a pastel red stripe yellow belly. And last year I used her to make clowns. And I put a pastel clown to her. I did make, I got 2 eggs. Both were red stripes and 100% het clown. So I have both of those males. 1 I kept, 1 I sold. This year, this female gave us 4 eggs. So she don't produce a lot. She's not a big girl. But this year, every animal again is red stripe. Similar to last year, there was no yellow belly in the mix. There was no pastel in the mix last year. This year we get 1 animal with pastel, but again, I got 4 animals with no yellow belly, but all red stripe. I'm starting to wonder, now I don't have the volume to really stand on this, but I'm starting to wonder if this female is maybe a pastel super red stripe, and that's where a lot of the blushing has come in, and she's not yellow belly. But I don't know that for sure. I mean, there's 6 eggs in total, and they're all red stripe. It could just be odds, to be honest. So we'll have to breed her again and see what she gives us and see what happens. But kind of like a little weird thing going on with her.
Yes, Robert. The puzzles, even the het puzzle stuff, especially when they're young, they seem to be a little nippy. I actually produced a clutch last year where they were all like standing up like cobras.
Well, you grabbed a few animals from us that were het puzzle that were, pretty feisty when you got them. Are they still kind of feisty?
Fly out of the bin.
Oh, so
yeah, still a little feisty.
And they're what, like 1,800 grams, 2,000 grams?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Dan grabbed some animals from us, grew them up, and his are still that way. Ours kind of aren't.
Yeah, like my pastel lesser het puzzle girl, she's chilled out. My OD banana het puzzle male, he's chilled. My puzzle girl, she's still a little feisty. My 66 pastel 66% het, she's still feisty.
That's pretty.
Oh yeah. Ooh, you look so dark right now. Here, there we go. Firefly, yellow belly, double het for SK Xanthic and puzzle.
Say what again?
Double het, SK, puzzle. Yeah.
So that's with the yellow belly you said, right?
Yep, that's with the yellow belly.
All right, we'll look at this one, maybe a couple more, and then we'll get to cutting eggs. Put those side by side. You can explain those differences.
All right. So, saying firefly, yellow belly, firefly. Let's see if I can do this one-handed here. So let's look at the belly here. If she can uncoil. Come on, there we go. So, all right, maybe not. There we go. You get a little bit of busyness down by the belly. Nothing crazy, nothing consistent. Pattern's also a little wackier on this one. This one's a little bit more blocky. Then you flip her over, and she's got all this checkering going across the belly, if she would cooperate. So you get all this going on. So both are keepers, both are staying here. That whole clutch was all females, so no boys. But I do have another chance. Well, no, I don't have another chance with that, but some future pairings to hopefully hit a boy.
So this clutch was a jigsaw, so Mojave pinstripe, to a Mackenzie Fire, which has proven yellow belly and Enchi. So this girl popped out. Yeah, I have no idea. I know she's Mackenzie. I think there's Fire in here for sure.
And Mojave.
Some yellow belly, maybe Mojave, that's given some of this really different pattern and color. But I haven't even labeled her yet, or him.
So pretty much almost everything except for pin. Mojave, Fire, Mackenzie.
Yeah, that's a female.
Oh, and Enchi.
Yeah, that's a female. So really nice, really bold, really good stuff.
Oh, we're not hoarding all this stuff.
No, not all of it, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, a lot of this stuff we're showing off, there's stuff that's going to be available. They just haven't had all their meals yet.
Yeah, just need to eat.
Yep.
I'll show this one off. This one looks cool.
So there will be a lot of stuff becoming available probably in the next couple weeks. Hey, cutie.
So this is the same clutch. And again, jigsaw, Mojave pin, to a Mackenzie Fire Enchi yellow belly. There's definitely Mojave in here. There's definitely Mackenzie in here.
Maybe the Mackenzie's
I
messing
think-
up the jigsaw.
I think this is Fire. There's no jigsaw in this. There's no
No pin?
No pin in that at all. And there's no chance. I think this may be everything but the pinstripe. I can kind of see the yellow belly down there. I don't know if it's Enchi or not, so it may be minus pin and Enchi. So Mackenzie Fire Mojave yellow belly. Yeah, I don't know, but this looks really, really good. And this here,
Is it a girl? Looks like.
yeah, that's a female. More than likely will also be available. Yeah, really good looking. All right,
Yep.
I'm ready to cut eggs. You ready to cut eggs?
Let's do it. It's hard for me to sell paw sets. Yeah, there's some paw sets that I hold on to. Like I have like a pastel orange dream paw set puzzle that I'm gonna hold on to. But I got to be very selective on what I hold back, just because of the rack space that I have.
What kind of time to implosion do we have with the stuff you brought on there, Mike?
Probably got a good 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Yeah, I might have to cut some first. All right, so the first clutch that we're going to take a look at, this is actually due today. The other ones were cutting a day or two early. This was a leopard lavender. She's a Pas Het Pied. She has all the markers. I firmly believe she will prove out. And she was paired to a Blade Clown, 100% Het lavender Pas Het Pied. Now with the Blade Clowns, other than their dorsal and a couple spots on their side, there's no other markings on them. So it's virtually impossible to look at them and say, oh, they've got markers for pied or not. So this clutch, if I just hit a pied, I'm super amped. I know everything else will come in time, but a pied would just send me over the top. That proves out mom, proves out dad, makes dad super valuable, makes mom super valuable. Not that they're not. But this is really going to go along with my Grail project that we have, and if I can get like a lavender visual something Het Clown to kind of work with some of the Enchi double hets I have, that just makes a massive difference. So I'm going to pull some of these straws out here. You can take that off my forehead.
Are we buzzed?
It's big
I'm
enough. No, not yet.
I am.
Yeah, Mike is. Mike's had a lot to drink. So we've got 5 eggs in this clutch. Matt likes to show off my forehead, so
It's kind of gleaming right
yeah, it's always gleaming. Oh, maybe he was trying to show off the finishing part of my tattoo that I got done when I went to Hawaii. So this is all finished now.
now. Get to drinking, fellas.
Yeah. You don't worry, son. We started a long time ago.
We pre-drink.
We do. We pre-drink and we pace ourselves. So we do have a pipper there. You can see that. You can see some white. So I definitely think that is at least a lavender. And as we do, we're going to cut that one first just to confirm for you guys. And it doesn't leave much fun when you're knowing what's in there. So that's a lavender Het Clown. I thought maybe this was going to be leopard and blade, but it is not. But I will take this. It definitely proves out dad for the Het part. And both of these animals came from Justin Kabelka, so I have no doubts that they wouldn't prove. So lavender Het Clown. You know,
We'll see if the
maybe,
pied thing
maybe
comes
there's
up.
some pied stuff that is going to follow along with this. I've been super excited about this girl and this pairing for a long time. I'm really amped to have that animal and just to have her produce eggs for me. So it looks like this one's going to be a double het and just a double het. So this will be a lavender clown. You know, there's no markers for pied that I can see in there.
Fun. Forgot pied.
Yeah, we were talking about like
Yeah,
even
it's one of my
the
clutches.
possibilities of it like a proved out clown, right? Because it runs in the circles with Justin stuff, and who knows, but nope. So we got another. That looks pretty bright for just a. Yeah, probably. Yeah, blade, double het. Yeah, I'll take a pied. I'll take another lavender too. There we go. Leoprd Lav.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome right there. 100% for clown. Pastel, maybe pied. I don't know. Oh yeah, that's a huge
Come on.
difference. Like if he comes back and he looks, you look at those two.
Night
That's
and day.
Yeah, that is night and day. And with this animal here, it's not going to matter.
Boy or girl.
So yeah, the sex ratio just doesn't matter with that. If it's a boy, it's a little better for me because then I can put him back to some other stuff. If it's a girl, she's still going to stay on the shelf and she's going to breed. I have an inchy double het male that will knock on her door at some point in the future
Inchy leopard.
and just make some craziness. Splendid. Get the drinking. Yeah, come on, pied for sure. This is the last one. And again, we're working on a small number here of five eggs. I mean, it could take 3 or 4 years to prove this out. And here we have another double het. Oh, that head stamp is pretty crazy for a double het. I mean, it could just be the double het at work or more blade stuff. What do you think?
I'm trying to see the side.
This here?
Looks blade.
Like,
Yeah. So another blade double het.
Nice.
So
Couple
still
of
solid
those.
clutch. Didn't hit the big money with the pied that I wanted to, but again, that's a long stretch. To have 2 possets prove out with just 5 eggs. But this is money. This is at least a leopard lavender. I mean, it could be blade, and that is het for clown. That one's blade too.
that's what I think based on
The banding.
banding.
Yeah.
You get
So
that towards the bottom.
blade lavender, het for clown, and then leopard.
You'll see in the head when it shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll have like a white head.
All right. So leopard, maybe blade here. We'll see. Het for clown.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Break.
What's that?
Solid.
Let's see.
Got a little color in the head, but
No, the head's pretty much white.
white. Yeah.
So that might be blade. Because regular lavender has a lot more white in it.
Yeah.
And this is definitely leopard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great clutch.
Yeah.
Out of 5 eggs, that's rock solid.
Pretty sure you guys wanted to see the trash can. Okay.
All right.
All right. What's the next one up?
Yeah, we'll save the big dog for last. Not that these two are that much different. So, this is a couple days early. This was a super pastel yellow belly Het Clown female that was produced in-house. And this girl saw the Fire Zuwadi Het Clown. So we have a chance in this clutch to make pastel fire, so firefly, yellow belly, Zuwadi clowns.
Lesser also, right?
No lesser.
Oh, no, there's no lesser in this
No
one.
lesser in this one. But that said, we did only get 5 eggs, so it's going to be a stretch to really hit the big notes, or all the genes, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, the next clutch I'm even more excited about. It has scales from the crypt. The next clutch is an Inchy Clown to the Fire Zuwadi Het Clown. So if you saw the Inchy Zuwadi that Miguel had produced earlier this year, yeah, it was insane. I can only imagine what that will look like with clowns. So I've got my fingers, my toes, my legs, my arms, my eyes, and some other nether wither parts crossed that I'm going to hit that.
God save Pippa. Save Pippa.
All right, here we go. And we do start with the pippers.
And you got...
I got a pastel.
pastel something, right? It looks pretty
I mean, there could
rich.
be yellow belly in
Pretty-
there, but I mean, I think that's a
bright.
pastel Het Clown. I haven't seen a pastel Zuwadi.
Would be possible.
That one's
right?
really bright. So I guess, we'll see.
This was head to head, right?
This is a head-to-head, so everything is 66.
That looks like a fire.
I guess these could be fireflies.
Maybe. Yeah.
This may be a firefly. It is super bright, a lot of blushing.
The dorsal stripe is.
It
bright.
does have very blocked alien heads, which is an indication for Zuwadi. And it is from this side. I can see some over here. So this may be like a pastel Zuwadi or a firefly Zuwadi. And they would be, again, 66s.
Oh, clown.
Yeah, we need
Right there. That's
this
a clown.
one. This one's a clown? Is that what you're going with? No. Dan says no. Matt says yes. What does everybody else say? Get closer, Matt.
I'm like right on top of the egg. How much closer can I get?
I don't have a plain Zuwadi. Well, I can show some babies that I produced that I do believe have Zuwadi in it, but I do not own a plain Zuwadi. I do have a fire Zuwadi.
Oh, no, that's
This is firefly.
Yep.
But again, I haven't hit any clowns.
What the heck?
I'm gonna have to make a phone call. Again, we're three eggs in for the possibilities for this season. I am not sweating, not hitting a clown yet. Again, 5 eggs. 1 to 2 of these should be a visual, and whether it ends up being Zuwadi or not is something else. That one looks a little funky. But we got pastel, we got yellow belly, we got fire in the mix, and Zuwadi. I don't see the same blocked pattern here as we did before, so I don't think this is Zuwadi. I am looking to prove this guy out though. I did one pairing earlier this year, and it was not. It didn't have the Het Clown on the other side, so I was not even really looking to prove him out for clown. We were still in that mode, and yeah, no clowns. Pastel. And no Zuwadi for sure. It could be fire in there or yellow belly in there. But that's kind of a letdown in that clutch. So without that proving out, I would call that a 50% clutch. I definitely see Zuwadi in here, at least in this one. And that's it. So one Zuwadi. Yeah, that's a bummer.
The other clutch has a visual.
Yeah.
So the next clutch that we're going to cut is an
Same
Enchi
male.
Clown to the same male. Fire, Zuwadi, Het Clown. So definitely more numbers too. We got 7 eggs over there.
And half the clutch should technically come
So
out.
yeah, based on the Punnett square, I mean we should have 2 to 3 eggs that come out as clowns. Whether those come out as, who knows? This could be an elusive morph. It may take a couple of years to get the visual. Yeah, fiddlesticks for sure. And yeah, we definitely got some old gold going on.
Right there. That's it. It's that one right
You think
there.
it's that one? Well, we'll save that one for last.
Mold gold. Got to be that one.
Yeah. Alright. We'll pull our straws out.
Man, I'm sweating.
All right. These are 7 great looking eggs. They're not overly huge, but they look, pretty healthy. I'm just going to get into this. At this point, after the last clutch, last time the second clutch was the big one. I don't know. So this is the one that is, visual to Het. I just want to prove him out for clown at this point, to be honest.
There you go.
Yeah. So we have a clown.
You just didn't hit the odds.
So this is either this is an Enchi Clown. So that's great. That proves him out. So we just didn't hit odds on the last one. So I think this is at least an Enchi Clown.
Answer your question, Lou. We burped the containers.
Yeah. So they go back in here. They are gasketed. They are sealed. And then once I cut them and I see their heads come up, I don't put stickers on my incubator because I like to see inside. And then once I see the heads come up, I'll go in, I'll pull the tub, and we open them up, get good air exchange, close them, and I probably do that once or twice a day, just to make sure they get plenty of air. And down here, we keep this about 80, 81 degrees in here, so most of the time that's not going to mess with the incubator too much, as far as exchange and like really dropping the temps, that kind of thing. Got another one?
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
That's
Fire Zuwadi.
Fire Enchi Zuwadi.
Pastel. No.
There's no pastel,
No
right?
pastel.
It should be so Enchi, Fire, Zuwadi are your 3 codons.
Yeah. So either there's fire for sure.
That may be a Fire Enchi Zuwadi
Fire Enchi Zuwadi, possibly.
because it definitely looks different than dead.
100% Het for clown. That might be that might be a keeper.
Yeah,
that
look
looks
at that
really
head.
good.
Yeah, that's a yeah, exactly, Robert. It is definitely awesome.
Oh,
That's a clown.
so there's no pastel in the mix here.
So it's probably a fire inchy clown,
Yeah,
maybe.
fire inchy. Dude, that is crazy. Yeah, I'd almost, well, I mean, I don't know what clown would do to it, but like,
It could be Zuwadi.
you still get blockish kind of patterns, like weird patterns on the side.
That could be a Zuwadi clown.
Yeah, it could be just about anything. Well, it's not just fire, it's not just enchy, so it's a combo of some sort. And oh, it's gonna be good when this stuff comes out. I can't wait for that.
If that's like a fire Zuwadi clown.
So that's two clowns out of 7 eggs. That's pretty good. I mean, if I get one more, that's probably about right. If I get 2 more, that's beautiful.
Remember, I still said this one. This one's clown.
I don't know, Dave. The only head that we have a partial visual of
Is this guy right here?
is what we think is a fire inchy Zuwadi Het Clown right here. You kind of get a look at the head there.
It's definitely got the wide eye stripes.
This
for
one
sure.
is buried. I think that it's an enchy something. I don't know if it's just enchy fire
Yeah,
or if it's
like
enchy Zuwadi, but
similar in some of the patterns. So yeah.
bag it, box it, ship it. It will be out of the egg by the time it gets here. That's pretty.
Another clown.
And another clown. This looks like, what would you call that? That's probably fire.
Fire clown.
Fire clown.
Oh, what do you think?
I was thinking that too.
Enchy
Enchy.
clown. I'll take all clowns from here on out. And honestly, you look at this one,
It looks different than that.
you look at this one, slightly different,
and then
and that
one's
one's really different. So, just a quick poll for all you guys that are on here. We have 22 people on. We got 3 eggs left. We got 3 clowns so far, and 1 crazy het. Out of the 3 eggs that we have left, how many clowns do you guys think we're going to hit?
in total, or what's left?
Oh, what's
what's
left? I mean, obviously you can see how many clowns are there.
So
Of what's left? There's 3 eggs left.
Patent pending.
You know the ratio is typically about 50% with this pairing. So we've hit that. We might hit one more, give or take, based on those odds. So
Ballers we can't hit for. There's only 3 eggs left.
yeah, there's 3 eggs, 3 eggs left. So yeah, I think he's saying a total of 4.
Yeah.
So 1 more egg.
Patent pending saying 2 more.
2 more.
Robert is saying all 3.
Ballers is going twins.
Twinsies.
Robert 3 for 3. Oh wow, dude, bro, that'd be like 6 clowns out of this clutch. Lou Balls, 2 more. You're on fire. I like it. It's not normal clown stuff that's in here, so for me, this is like good holdback stuff, or decent stuff that's going to pay for more rats.
Karen says 2.
Karen says 2 more, so that would give me 5 out of 7. That'd be pretty
I'm
solid.
I'll say you have 4 in total.
4 in total. So you're going 1 more.
1 more.
You wanna stab a guess out there, Mike?
I'm going with Karen.
Karen, 2 more.
2 more, Karen. Let's go.
Woo!
Let's get it.
2 more.
All right, there's a lot of 2s.
I like it. I'll take 2 more. I mean, 2 more is gonna be good.
This one's
That's
the one
gonna be
I'm saying-
last.
That's what I'm saying is the
That's your last one.
yeah.
Boom, it's a lizard.
That would be interesting. And that's a
It's at least a het. There's something else going on there. Yeah, that's probably like a fire.
and she
I don't know.
looks very blocky. Or not blocky, but it's
It's really bright. A lot of orange. I mean, the orange on there and the flame, that flame is just insane.
Oh yeah. Maybe there's no pastel.
And there is no pastel, which is a beautiful thing. My first clown pairing with no pastel.
Right. And we got
And
another clown. All right.
So we got one. So regular clown.
So if we hit the one that I'm saying is clown, it'll be 2.
That looks like a regular clown. Oh.
Mold gold.
And mold gold. We're going to steal this 100% from Mutation Creation, and I think Austin was the founder for the mold gold. We don't have any windows, so there's no other call signs. But we're going to give this. Oh, we got some green yolk. You see that?
Yeah. Oof.
That's rough. Oh, bro.
It's a het.
It's a head.
Yeah, but it looks like
Expired het.
an expired het. It does.
Moving it all.
Uh-uh.
Oh man.
No.
Damn.
And that looks at least an inchy or an inchy Zuwadi.
Yeah, it's expired.
Yeah. Wow, that's too bad. That sucks. And you can see, so like when you put these animals together, this egg, it just had mild mold on it, which is perfectly normal. It's actually kind of typical for most clutches. It wasn't crazy covered with all kind of crazy growth or anything. You just never know. So it looks like this one had made it most of the. I'm just going to rip it open. It had made it most of its developmental path. I don't even know if that's a. You can see here though, like so. Typically, this umbilical is red, like beet red. You can see like there's still veins and arteries in here. Unfortunately, something happened with this animal, even though it's fully developed. It just did not make it for whatever reason, and that just kind of happens sometimes. So this very well may be a lot of block pattern. So Zuwadi. I wouldn't jump out there and say inchy, but it almost looks like an inchy Zuwadi. A lot of this pattern and stuff looks very similar to what Miguel had.
Dan had the same thing.
Dan had something very similar. You had a little bit more color, so you probably caught yours a little bit sooner than this one. But yeah, that really sucks because that would be a killer animal. But coming back over here, out of what's remaining there's 6 eggs, 4 clowns, a couple hets, and one of the hets is just ridiculous. And the other one's got some serious flames, so definitely, still a solid clutch, even though, we had some issues with one of the snakes. And again, that kind of stuff is just going to happen when you do the volumes that this industry does. You're just going to see more and more and more of that kind of thing to a degree.
Yeah, thanks, Marshall. Yeah, definitely a great clutch. Yeah, unfortunate, when breeding, like you said, breeding these volumes, you're gonna have some that make it and some that don't.
Yeah, that's for sure. But I'm still amped. The clown gene has kind of been my bane from the beginning. So, to have a clutch that has some craziness in it, and we'll have to wait and see. This one very well may have some Zuwadiness to it, and maybe another gene or 2 other. This is definitely a Zuwadi combo. This is probably a Zuwadi Enchi het for clown.
And fire, right?
Huh?
And fire, right?
It probably has fire as well because of the head stamp.
Yeah.
Which just is like ridiculous. So we'll see what it brings and what everything is sex ratio wise when that kind of thing. But I'm still happy. I wish the last one would have made it, but they all don't make it. It's just kind of the way it goes.
Important thing, he proved.
Yeah, he proved. He did his job. So now I know at least the other ones are 66s. So that's solid as far as being able to label them and list them accordingly. I don't know. It's been a good week. There's been a lot of great information on YouTube this week. I'm just getting back from Hawaii, so I'm way behind on things. But like YouTube-wise, Morph Mixology interviewed Bob Vu. That interview was fantastic. That was this past Tuesday. And so I'm just finishing that up. Chris Eaton also had a great interview with John Lehman of Morph Market. So if you really want to get some information on Morph Market and some of the updates that they've done, not so much tips as indicated, depending on how familiar you are with it. A lot of the stuff that he brought up that is available, like we took advantage of right away. So we have our video up and we have different things. So not as useful for me, but great information. I still learned a lot by listening to him, and it's really good to see where they're at, where they're thinking, and where they're going. So definitely hop over to Snakes and the Fat Man. Check that video out for sure. And then Ozzy Boyd's is always dropping like some crazy information. I do see that he had another video come out on the $1 Million Snake Breeder series, and I have not had a chance to see that, but his other ones in the past weeks have been phenomenal. So if you get the opportunity, definitely go check those guys out or check him out as well and those videos. But for us, that's pretty much it, man. That's 3 clutches of my craziness. That's the best I'm going to get this year. I'm super excited about what I have. Probably not, at the top end of what I could have hit, but it's it's going to put good stuff in the incubator and make some stuff available for whoever wants to follow those projects, that kind of thing. So yeah, good stuff. Anything you wanna drop? When's your next clutches looking like? What you got coming?
We had some today, but next
Like drop like eggs, or you cut stuff today?
cut stuff today.
Oh, what'd you cut today?
Clown stuff.
Talk to me, baby.
7 eggs, 4 clowns, and we had a clown clutch that's coming out from 2 days ago. That was clown to clown.
What was the pairing for the clown stuff?
There was one clutch that was clown to clown, and that one's almost
just
out.
Clowns?
Clown and she pin to clown and she pin.
Okay.
And then the clutch that was today was Blade Spider Het Clown to clown and she pin. So that was
It was the same male.
yeah, that was a Het to a visual. That was the one with 7 eggs, 4 clowns.
Nice. Kind of almost like what we did here.
But the clown and she pin to clown and she pin was nice. We made something unique out of that. So
Yeah. And you posted that up, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
So it's Monroe Morphs. Monroe Morphs is on Instagram. You have a YouTube account, but you just don't really do too much. So Instagram, Facebook, Monroe, is it underscore or Monroe Morphs?
Monroe
for
underscore.
Instagram, Monroe.
Or no, Monroe Morph. Dot Morphs, right?
Monroe.morphs on Instagram.
So Monroe.morphs, go check them out. Check out that clutch for sure. I know you guys always, like the past couple of years, you were amping up your game and your clutches and stuff, and really have a lot of stuff that to offer for different projects and things. So
Yeah, this year the clutches have been dropping really quick. They're all coming at once, and I think this week was clutch 25, and I think we're still expecting another 10 or 15. So.
nice. Yeah, because I know when I went over earlier and we ultrasounded and stuff, like everybody was just in the beginning, but they were all in
at
the
once.
same
It was like
developmental
lucky
size.
number 13. That's what it was.
Yeah, yep, absolutely. And there was a lot of them that were at the same point. So yeah, that's great. So you'll have a ton of clutches coming. So
Oh yeah.
that's good. All right, for me that's it. Unless you guys got something you want to add. No, you're good. You look real good.
Our next clutch is like the 15th.
Yeah, so definitely dial into Instagram. Everything goes out Instagram first, and then I'll cross post to Facebook just to make sure that those customers kind of and followers kind of get that information. But everything is really, really kind of driven to Instagram, and we're not done. I mean, we have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 more clutches in the incubator. We've probably got another 5 to 7, 8 that are coming. So we'll finish the season somewhere in the 40s. We're at 36 right now, so we'll at least hit like 41, 42, possibly to hit somewhere around 45 for the year. So not huge, but you know, it's a big jump for us. Last year we finished at 32 clutches, so you know, big increase. Next year we'll just be like I'm gonna have to get a new incubator.
Right.
So,
yeah. So next clutch won't be too crazy. It's just it's a pastel lesser to a black pastel exanthic.
Robert was saying he just hatched a super enchy pin.
Nice.
Yeah. So you stack a little clown on that. That starts to get pretty crazy. Yeah, it is a lot of babies, as you can see. So these 5 racks hold 180 babies, and we are right to here. You know, so we got, I don't know, whatever that is, another 20, 25-ish slots. These are some babies that are we're waiting to shed. A couple animals we still got to move upstairs that are holdbacks. Some stuff that we're, you know, from last year that we're still going to sell. Some of these are already sold and just waiting to go. And then behind you is our really old hatchling rack that holds 75. You know, behind you.
I know I have it pointing. I flipped it.
Okay, so there's another 75 slots over here, and we have the thermostat. So if need be, we have the space to kind of move over and you know, kind of cover the rest of our clutches for this year. So this year we're good. Next year we're going to definitely need another rack, and we're going to consolidate these. We're going to go with the FB5s from Freedom Breeder and kind of put 3 across for the newborns, and then just kind of progressively move them into the V18s, that kind of thing. So that's what we look like.
Sweet.
You got anything?
I'm good.
You good? I'm good. Thank you guys for dropping in tonight. Really appreciate you guys every week dialing in. Yeah, it was good clutches. Probably not the eye-opening craziness that I was hoping to hit with the Zuwadi stuff. It doesn't mean it's not there. It just may not be the most insane combo with Clown. But you know, we definitely have some opportunities there. And he proved out, which is the most important. So that's really good. And until our next live, thanks for stopping by. Peace.